Hello everyone, this is Dr. A here with my comrade Dr. C. And on today's episode of 7th grade doctors is the pancreas.
Hello everyone, today we will be talking about the pancreas. So let's get started and make some plays.
First things first, you guys need to know where the pancreas is located. The pancreas is tucked in below the stomach.
The duodenum is a tube that goes from the stomach through the pancreas and into the small intestine.
Inside the pancreas, there are many ducts that go through it as well as small clusters of cells called the islets of Langerhans. Inside the islets of Langerhans, there are many cells inside. The islets are a part of the endocrine function of the pancreas. This is one of the main things that the pancreas does. The endocrine system mostly works with the pancreas and the islets of Langerhans. The main cells that we need to focus on that are a part of the islets are the alpha cells and the beta cells. These cells are a part of the endocrine function of the pancreas. The endocrine part of the pancreas works with controlling the amount of glucose in the blood. Let's use Dr. C as an example. Let's say that Dr. C has just came back from gym class and he's done a lot of running and has lost glucose in the blood because it was needed to create energy. The blood is now low on glucose and that isn't a good thing, so the pancreas starts to help out. Inside the islets, the alpha cells that make up 15 to 20% of the islets start to work and begin to release a hormone called glucagon. This hormone goes through the blood to contact the liver and says, hey, we're running low on glucose. So all the stored up glucose in the liver begins to come out into the blood so that the blood can be at a stable glucose level. But that is only one part of the islets. Let's say that Dr. C just ate a big plate of spaghetti, so now he's stored up on glucose in the blood. Now Dr. C's glucose level is high and could be dangerous to him.
Now, let's talk about the other main function of the pancreas. Along with the islets of Langerhans, there are cells that are called acinar cells. These cells are located near the duodenum, and what they do is they are a part of the exocrine part of the pancreas. What this part is mostly focused on is helping digest the food and breaking down minerals to use for the body. It is also part of the digestive system. When food is eaten, it goes to the stomach, then into the pancreatic duct, and then through the ducts into the duodenum. And the acinar cells, which are near the pancreas, release enzymes through the ducts and the duodenum. These enzymes are digestive enzymes, and what they do is they go into the duodenum and they create pancreatic juices. These are used to help break down fats, minerals, carbohydrates, and proteins. This is very important for the body because it is needed to help collect all the good things in food so it can be stored up, such as glucose. This is very helpful. Not only does it assist the digestive system, but it helps our bodies.
Yes, that is why the pancreas is very important, because it's a very vital organ and it helps not only keep the blood intact, but also takes the good fats, carbohydrates, and proteins in the food that we eat. The pancreas is like killing two birds with one stone. Its main functions, the endocrine system, which controls the blood glucose levels and also makes sure the body doesn't get diseases from all this, and it also has the exocrine system, which helps our bodies with the minerals, fats, carbohydrates, and proteins that it needs.
Now, let's get to the interesting part. What can go wrong with the pancreas? There are many diseases that can occur in the pancreas. One of them is pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic cancer can occur if someone already has diabetes. More on that later. If someone has been exposed to some chemicals for some time, or if they are obese. What happens is that the cells in the pancreas begin to go crazy and start to overgrow, causing lumps in the pancreas just like a tumor. The tumor usually stays in one spot, but sometimes it can spread to the rest of your body. This is very bad because once it damages your pancreas, we're done, because you need it to control your blood sugar levels, and if that's messed up, then you are messed up.
Another disease that can happen in the pancreas is diabetes. There are two main types of diabetes, but the ones that we are going to focus on right now is type 2 diabetes. This type of diabetes is very bad for your body because what happens with the pancreas is when the hormone insulin is created, the muscles and fats in your body don't know how to use it. So this becomes very dangerous because if you can remember, you need to have a steady glucose level. And since the insulin won't bring your glucose level down, this can be a very big problem. Then after a while, the pancreas will fail to be able to create insulin, period, and the beta cells in the islets of Langerhans get damaged. The cause of type 2 diabetes is when you eat a lot of food and you don't exercise, causing overweight and the risk of this disease. Also, if you eat some wrong medicine, it could damage your beta cells and won't allow insulin to be created. Once someone has type 2 diabetes, they have to keep watching their blood level and make sure that it's stable because the beta and alpha cells can't really do much at this point. Diabetes is very dangerous and could cause risk to your life if you don't treat it seriously, so it's good to keep yourself healthy and fit.
And our final disease that we would like to talk to you about is acute pancreatitis. You can get this disease if you abuse alcohol or if you have gallstones. What happens to the pancreas is it inflames, meaning it gets very big, and not only does it hurt a lot, it can cause death. Even though this disease lasts for a short amount of time, it can be very fatal. It damages the pancreas for a long time. Some of the symptoms of this disease are rapid pulse, nausea, diarrhea, and many more. Now that your mind has been blown listening to all this information about the pancreas, we would like to thank you for watching today's episode of The Pancreas by the 7th grade doctors. Now,
today, we went over the gross anatomy of the pancreas, what the pancreas does, and some diseases that can affect the pancreas.
and as always, keep calm and make plays.